Matt, I was walking past your camp looking for bee when hunger came. I was looking for a piece of food when a creeper came and blew 4 chests up. I put all of stuff back in chests. It's not organized anymore, though. I'm sorry. No name. Okay. Um, okay. We had apparently a visitor, a drive-by creepering. Um, and it makes it really awkward to try and find stuff now, actually. Because now I'm looking for stuff. I'm gonna need my shears. So welcome everyone to an episode of Mad Matt's Minecraft. My barrels are on. I don't know where my barrels are at. We are here today. And it's Question Wednesday here on Mad Matt's Minecraft, and we're gonna do stuff here in just a bit. I wonder who it was that walked past, because he knew that it was me, which I think is interesting that he was able to know it was me, but also didn't leave his name. He's also looking for bees. Who's working for bees that knows where I live? Loco's working on bees, but I don't know if it's him. I imagine Brandon would have better... I've spaced my inventory, right? Yes. I imagine Brandon is having better... Does that work at all? I don't know. Better... Can you throw? You can throw mud balls. That's really annoying, actually. Because I'm trying to grip this, and I'm double using... double using mouse function, I guess, making it awkward to pick up stuff. Yeah, I miss Flex. I miss a lot of red power, actually. It's a pretty decent mod. There's like some parts of it I'm sure that are like really buggy and slow and stuff, but yeah. Let's see here. We need some string. We also need 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually need more string than that, which is why we have the shears. That's right. I knew there was a reason. There is a pig over there. I've got non-hostiles on my mini-map right now, so yeah, it makes it a little bit awkward. Okay, you know, it'd be a cool mod if you could have certain plants. Where's my sheep? It's not here. It's right here. Certain plants on the ground. Like, for example, you have your bunch of cows on a wheat field, and they don't tromp. Cows never trample wheat. Get that in the code. But make it so that when they eat wheat, they, you know, it replants for a seed as if they just cropped it down, and then they start trying to breed. I don't know how long the breeding feeling lasts for cows, but I think that'd be an interesting mod. We're gonna start. Okay, so today, it's Question Wednesday. We're gonna go work on the bee area, and I decided that it would be more efficient use of our time if I didn't have to empty my inventory like 4 times throughout the video, as I tend to do. And so I'm making just a series of quick forestry backpacks. I think I'm going to go one more if I can remember where I left my stone. There it is. Going to get one more of the digger's pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's fine. Right there, and there. Digger's pack. There we go. And now we will empty our inventory into one of these convenient. Do any of these have barrels in it? There's the barrels. Okay. That's good. Glad the barrels are in there. We're going to throw that right there. We're going to keep the food on us. We need our tools. Where are our tools? Tools. 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 No tools in there. Tools in here? No tools in here. Tools in here. No tools in there. Up here. Haha. Yeah, there we go. How are you doing, tools? We need some iron, which is over here right now. I'm not horribly mad about this. This stuff does totally happen. For people going to my base in the future, best place for food, right here on the berry bushes. Berry bushes are a decent source of food. Yeah, it's actually really my main source of food. No, it's not. I eat a lot of beef that I killed at spawn. And that is another trick you can do. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need food, you can do this little number right here. I will demonstrate in just a second. As soon as I fix up my shovel. Okay, so say you're walking and you're coming this way and you're in the middle of nowhere and you're like, man, I really am hungry. I need some food. There's a zombie that I shall kill in 2 hits. 3 hits, apparently. Dang. You I can kill in 2 hits. My cleaver is pretty awesome. Anyway, so you're walking around and you're like, man, I is hungry. And you can go to spawn. And bam, you're at spawn. And then you come over here and you get into the cow pen and you butcher yourself up a bunch of cows. Maybe go check out the melons and stuff. Come in here, cook them all up. And then you can just type back. Back. Hash back, and it'll take you from where you last teleported. So that's a great way to not blow up my chests. Okay. B. Time set day. Flash time set day. Let's just make that a command there. Okay, so here we are. Those should keep my inventory from overfilling. Really great. I'm glad I have all these tools anyway. So where was we at? We were over here. So let's grab some individual pieces. There we go. And start mining, and things are going in the slots. There we go. I must not have been using my last one correctly then. Yeah, last time I had an alveary, I didn't find it all that awesome, to be honest. Anyway, here we are. We are working on the B area again, because that's a great place for me to go and just kind of ramble on about stuff. We have everything fairly defined as to what we're cutting away. I think we're still fairly defined. We are, in fact, defined. Excellent. And so, yeah, let's get to work. So today's question, just to show you the type of things that Question Wednesdays will be about if you guys don't actually ask me questions, is something I've been thinking of recently. And it's a question of centaurs. Because, you know, centaurs are totally people, too. No, centaurs, as I'm sure you guys are totally aware, is a mythical creature. It's, I believe, Greek in origin. That is a horse. But instead of a horse's head, it's got a man, where there is a man torso. There's a lava pool right here? That's not entirely cool, guys. That's not cool. I don't approve of this. I'd rather that not be there, to be honest, because now I have to worry about falling in lava and having stuff fall in lava. I've got plans for that stuff. Grr. Okay, let's come this way and find out the border of the pool. Anyway, so centaurs, you know, are men with horse bottoms. You know what they look like. They got 4 legs, 2 arms, and, you know, they're pretty standard in fantasy, honestly, as fantasy races go. Not that they have them in D&D. I totally want to play one in D&D. I think centaurs would be an interesting race to be. One of the reasons they're probably not in D&D is they do have a lot of mobility issues, such as like how well do horses go upstairs? They really don't, and so you have to like think about that for things, which would make an interesting setting for a city where they thought about stuff like that. Anyway, this last week I've been having back problems. I'm not gonna say exactly that I hurt my back, more of that my back is hurting. I do work in a fairly physical job, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I've just been kind of living with it, and hoping that I'm gonna fall in that lava. I'm going to fall in that lava. I need to stay far away from it. We're not getting to that stuff today. Anyway, I've been kind of hoping that my back issues will just kind of magically go away without me having to go to a chiropractor, have permanent back problems, or anything like that. Just kind of vague hoping. I'm not sure. I'm avoiding the issue. Anyway, yeah, I've been having back issues, and I've been thinking about it, and the question came up, and I asked it to one of my friends at work, do centaurs have back problems, or what type of back problems do centaurs have? And so let's think about the issue a little bit. And this is the type of pondering that I totally ponder anytime I have abilities to ponder. Oh, look, a beehive. There's been 2 over here. It's a sign. It's an omen. I think there's been 2 over here. I know there's 1 over there. So one, oh, right, that's the lava. Let's stay away from that. So one of the reasons why you get back pain is that you've been lifting stuff wrong. You're supposed to lift with your knees. Now, you know, where you not necessarily bend over, but you crouch down to pick stuff up, is how, ooh, iron, is how you are supposed to lift things without killing yourself. And I'm, you know, absolutely certain I'm worse at this than I really ought to be. We're going to grab some stack of dirt and a stack of cobble. Okay, put that back there, and that back, and that back. Right. Because all this is going to be dirt and grass anyway. We might as well cobble it up. And then do it like that. Food. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking with my friend Jeff about this, and you know, basically is what type of lifting would a centaur do? And so imagine, if you will, this centaur, and he's got a box that he needs to pick up off the ground. And really, he's got 2 options. Well, 3 options. We'll go 3 options. Third option is that he doesn't actually lift it. And so that's not actually applicable to this scenario, but I decided to include it anyway because I let people have choices. The second option, going back in decreasing order, is that he bends down on his forelegs, possibly his back legs as well, but I imagine that he'd have a lot more lifting power if he bends down with his forelegs, and then, you know, secures the box with his man fingers, and then, you know, stands back up, and now is standing with a box. And then the third one, the one that I think would cause the most back pain, would be him bending over, doubling over at the waist to grab the box and then standing up. So I know that that's the one that would cause him back pain, but I also wonder if there's like support built into his Horsean frame. Equine frame would actually be the word, now that I'm thinking about it. I wonder if, you know, Centaurian evolution has prepared them for it. And so what are the type of loads that horses get? Do horses get back problems? I imagine they do. I imagine every creature that works in a way that is not defaultly how they work, naturally how they work. So pretty much anything that does anything for humans probably ends up having back problems sometime in its life. And for a horse, I imagine not, you know, kind of like lower back problems or something. I imagine the back just starting to bow inwards as you have loads set on it. But maybe also what would be frontal back pain. You know, kind of like on the horse's shoulders where it's been, you know, purling a harness and pulling a coach all of its life. And so, you know, the question is then, would a centaur, you know, what of this would a centaur do? And, you know, we couldn't really see a centaur pulling things, though we could definitely, unless, you know, it absolutely wanted to, and then it would probably have an ergonomic harness, because, you know, that's what, you know, centaurs are supposed to be clever, and that's the type of thing that you would think that they could come up with. And then, the next, and then, I doubt that they'd probably be loading themselves down over much, on their, what you call it? I suppose I can just jump there. You know, I don't think they'd overload themselves just on, like, a backpack. However, humans totally overload themselves on a backpack. And a lot of back problems supposedly can be traced back to, you know, the schools where we had way too many books. But I'm not sure, you know. I made it, sweet. How closed off is this? Let's drop this hill down a little. There we go. That'll work. Nope, that one. There we go. So yeah, that's what I've been pondering recently with my ponderer. If you have any thoughts, in regards to, Centaurian back issues, please leave them in the comments below. If you have a better idea, for Question Wednesday, and you know, it doesn't need to be something about myself. I totally will get bored of talking to myself eventually, like talking about myself eventually, kind of like I did this week. You know, you can seriously ask me pretty much any question, and I will find it entertaining to answer. I love answering questions. So yeah, please leave your comments down below about questions that you want to ask me. Other than that, I think that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna work on this a little bit more. I still got a bit of lunch break left, and I will work on this, and I will try and get to where I can start doing bees soon, because I want to do bees, because they've changed how bees work. And pretty much right now, the main reason I want bees is to get an emerald. Because villages don't seem to last on the server. Not quite sure what it is. We slightly suspect somebody of going around and murdering a bunch of villagers that spawn, but we have no proof whatsoever and no idea who would have done that. You know, there are a bunch of very, very angry zombies on this server with Thaumcraft installed. So, you know, maybe villagers don't have a chance against angry zombies. Could also be a thing. And hey, my hammer's almost dead. That's not cool. So yeah, I need a good source of emeralds, because emeralds will allow me to get a Tinker's Construct Silk Touch, and I really need a Silk Touch, because I want to, there's a bunch of blocks that I need to pick up and get out of my way, that I've been meaning to Silk Touch, because I've promised people that they can have the, it's the, whatever you call it, the ME Quartz, I think it's called, and I don't use it, don't use the stuff, so, I've been trying to save it for people, and I'll sell it to people. I will probably end up trading it to Brandon for a lot of bees, is probably how it will go. So, yeah. Anyway, Thank you guys for watching. Please throw me some comments down below. I love comments. It lets me know that people are watching. Hey, these bags are apparently full. And I will get to make a ton of compressed cobblestone right now. Which apparently probably not fit in a box, but I'll be able to take all the cobblestone that I have and break it down into one, one stack, or maybe it'll probably end up being 3 stacks. I bet that I get at least triple compressed, but I'll be able to break it down as much as I can. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will, yeah, if you guys stay online, I will see you next time. Peace out.